everyone! Today we're diving into Netflix's recent fantasy film, Damsel, starring the ever-talented Millie Bobby Brown. Forget the damsels in distress. This is Damsel, a fantasy adventure that flips the script on fairy tales. Millie Bobby Brown stars as Elodie, a princess who gets thrown into a fiery situation, but instead of waiting to be rescued, she becomes the hero of her own story. But beware, there will be spoilers ahead, so proceed with caution. Elodie, a sheltered noblewoman, agrees to marry Prince Henry of Auria, believing it's a noble sacrifice to save her kingdom. However, her happily ever after takes a dark turn when she discovers the horrifying truth. Henry's family intends to offer her as a sacrifice to a fearsome dragon, fulfilling an ancient debt. Elodie finds herself trapped in a cavern, a terrifying maze guarded by the very beast she's meant to appease. Through trials and tribulations, she displays surprising resourcefulness and resilience. We see a stark contrast between the naive princess and the hardened survivor she's becoming. A shocking revelation emerges. Elodie's own father orchestrated this ordeal. He made a deal with Arya to save his own kingdom, a decision fueled by cowardice and self-preservation. This betrayal adds another layer of complexity to Elodie's struggle. But Elodie refuses to be a victim. She confronts the dragon, not with fear, but with a newfound understanding. The dragon, surprisingly eloquent, reveals the real terms of the deal. Arya stole the dragon's young, and Elodie's sacrifice was meant to appease its wrath. This encounter sparks a surprising alliance. Elodie, realizing she's not the only captive, joins forces with the dragon to defeat Arya's cruel regime. Together, they unleash chaos on the wedding ceremony, turning the tables on the royal family. Justice prevails. King Roderick, Queen Isabel, and Prince Henry face the consequences of their actions. Meanwhile, Elodie, with the dragon soaring alongside her ship, sails back to her kingdom, not as a helpless princess, but as a powerful ruler. Brown is fantastic as the headstrong Elodie. She brings a fierce determination and vulnerability to the character that makes you root for her every step of the way. There's a real spark of defiance in her eyes, especially when she realizes she's been tricked. This isn't Eleven from Stranger Things. Elodie is a princess who can take care of herself. Damsel is a refreshing take on the fantasy genre. Millie Bobby Brown shines as the resourceful and determined Elodie. The film boasts stunning visuals and a unique world building, making the cavernous setting both terrifying and captivating. While the plot might be predictable at times, the true gem lies in its subversion of expectations. Forget the helpless princess. This is a story of female empowerment and defying destiny. Although Damsel is generally well received for its subversion of tropes, there are some areas where it could have been improved, mainly character development. The movie hints at Elodie's yearning for adventure, but it could be further developed. Show her reading about legendary warriors, practicing swordplay with more intensity, or even sneaking out of the castle for forbidden thrills. This would solidify her desire for a life beyond her sheltered existence. Talking about the secondary antagonist, the dragon's backstory is intriguing, but it could be fleshed out more. Was it captured in battle? Did it have a guardian who could be shown in flashbacks? Adding depth to the dragon's past would strengthen its emotional connection with the audience. World building could also have been improved. The film establishes Arya as a cruel kingdom, but it could delve deeper. Show glimpses of their oppressive rule, the fear in the commoners' eyes, or the harsh punishments meted out for dissent. This would make their downfall at the hands of Elodie and the dragon all the more satisfying. Regardless, if you're looking for a fantasy film with a strong female lead and a twist on a classic trope, Damsel is definitely worth a watch. Just be prepared for some fiery action and a heroine who rewrites her own fairy tale. Just don't expect the same level of violence and political intrigue you found in Game of Thrones.